Crossier, Kilger and Partners was part of the design team for the MTS Center, a 15,000-seat sports and entertainment complex located in downtown Winnipeg. The MTS Center has been named one of the top 100 busiest arena venues in the world by Pollstar magazine. Winnipeg's MTS Center was built on what once was the most successful department store in the world during the 1960s.
The property was available. There was the old Eaton's building was vacant for quite some time. So basically it was really doing nothing in downtown Winnipeg. So it became a perfect location to build an arena, something that would bring people downtown, create some buzz and some business downtown, also employing over 700 people. We employ 700 people downtown here. So I think we're in a better position now than we were a few years ago in terms of development downtown. Also contributes to the development of downtown, as you can probably walk outside in the streets and see what's going on with some of the businesses out there.
Robert Eastwood, principal at the No. 10 Architectural Group, described this $133 million downtown project as the focus of our industry as a whole to try to move to be environmentally sensitive and sustainable. The MTS Center has more than 6,000 glass blocks used as walls in the Suit and Skywalk concourses. These thousands of glass blocks were salvaged from the powerhouse building across the street. 3,000 are being used as a late switch from simple drywall.
Well, all this glass block was recycled from the powerhouse building, so it's quite old actually, but it was taken when the building was renovated. This glass block was removed, it was cleaned, and it was reinstalled here. And basically it not only adds a decorative touch to it, but also allows a lot of natural light to come in, allowing us to turn these lights down in later hours for security to do their rounds and that sort of thing. We need some light here, so it allows us to turn lights off and letting some natural light through to provide lighting for employees.
Every game, every concert, every event. One thing is certain in every entertainment arena: garbage. Sustainable development is an everyday issue for establishments in Winnipeg. As Winnipeggers flow in and out of MTS Center every Jets game, one can only wonder where their wastes go.
Well, over the last few years, we've been operating for about 6 years now, I guess. And we've made a lot of changes over the last 6 years in terms of the materials we use, the chemicals we use. For example, all of our cleaning chemicals and any chemicals we use in the building are eco-friendly. That's right down to disinfectants. Any paints we use are all a latex-based paint. We don't use any solvent-based paints at all. All of the paper we use, all the paper towels and all the paper in the washrooms is all recycled paper. All the paper we use in the office is recycled paper. We also recycle all of our cardboard boxes. We're recycling approximately 400 pounds of cardboard every single day. We're also we recycle all of our plastic goods, all of our plastic bottles. We're actually, since we started keeping track of the plastic bottles we recycle, which is we've been keeping track of it for about 3 years now. So far we've recycled 750,000 plastic bottles, and we keep a count on that all the time. And I like to email those counts out to staff. It sort of gives them I like to think it gives them a feel-good feel good about recycling. Maybe they'll take that home with them and recycle at home as well. We also compost all of our food scraps and coffee grinds. We're composting about, I would say, what is it? It's about 4,000 pounds
Good evening, everybody.
A week.
Welcome to the 93rd annual Winnipeg School Division No. 1
We're constantly looking for newer technology and upgrading so we can stay ahead, trying to stay ahead recycling and being eco-friendly.
All right.
Landfill gas is composed of a mixture of hundreds of different gases. By volume, most landfill gases typically contain 25 to 45% methane and 40 to 60% carbon dioxide. Greenhouse gas methane is a powerful greenhouse gas 21 times as potent in trapping heat as carbon dioxide. 40% of all landfill volume is actually from construction and demolition debris. This leads us to the question, how has the MTS Center been contributing to the reduction of construction waste?
Well, first of all, our building is one thing that can lend to the building being eco-friendly is there's very little, if hardly any, wood used in the construction of this building at all. It's all concrete, steel studs, and drywall, so there's very little, if any, wood. However, this stuff here, it's called iso board. It's made of straw. What they do, there was a plant out in the Eli that grew straw, and they would mill the straw in a way that would mulch it up into very small little pieces and then mix it with the resin and created this very hard iso board that it's very durable and it's completely made of straw. It's durable, it's easy to work with, it's easy to cut, and it's manufactured right here in Eli, Manitoba.
True North Sports and Entertainment, the owner of MTS Center, has purchased a new heating technology that they say will cut greenhouse gas emissions by up to 82% or 800 tons annually. The 131,000 square foot MTS Center is currently heated using gas boilers. With a new system bought from Vancouver-based energy company Sempa Power Systems, the venue will run a little like a hybrid car. It will heat with electricity most of the time, automatically switching to gas at peak periods, such as during high turnout concerts or sports games.
When we opened the building, all of our hot water was heated by using two gas-fired boilers. They're pretty big boilers. They do the job very well. But realizing we were releasing a lot of emissions into the environment, we thought, well, let's try to make some improvements there in terms of being eco-friendly. So what we did was we introduced an electric boiler. There's this little guy right here, which doesn't quite have the same BTUs in terms of heating up as the gas-fired boilers, but it is our primary heat source right now. So our primary heat source is electric boiler. If we need the additional heat, the gas boilers will take on. So that now is our primary heat source. In terms of carbon emissions, we've really reduced our carbon footprint considerably. That's another thing we like to keep track of is how much we've reduced our carbon footprint. And I like to make sort of analogies like in a given week we've saved enough carbon to it's equivalent to taking a car off the road for a year. You know, those are the kind of analogies I like to get out there so the staff really understand and appreciate how much of a difference this electric boiler does make. So we feel pretty good that we're taking a step in the right direction, going with electric as opposed to gas-fired, and we feel good about it, and we're going to carry on like that for the time being anyway.
Can we expect more eco-friendly techniques from the MTS Center in the future?
We're constantly looking at improvements and being more eco-friendly. A couple of things we're looking at right now in our concession areas. For our liquor cups, we're using a corn-based liquor cup, which basically you can compost. And we're looking at there's all kinds of new technology for the packaging for the foods and the popcorn containers that are potato and corn based, so they compost. They break down a lot faster and a lot easier than a paper product. We are also looking at in terms of heat recuperation. We are looking at recouping heat from our ice plant to provide hot water in the venue, to provide heating in certain areas of the venue. Right now, that heat is, we're using some of the heat, but right now it's just dissipated into the environment, and we want to recoup some of that heat and use it. So those are some changes we're going to be doing in a very
Clearly,
short while.
the search for a cleaner, greener environment is becoming a widespread concern. As more and more people are becoming aware of our impacts on the environment, we begin to ask, what can we do for our future generations? The good thing is, Winnipeggers are taking the initiative in protecting. As the MTS Center and other establishments like the Mountain Co-op equipment and the Manitoba Hydro building continue to contribute to the sustainable development of the world, we can expect a more energy efficient city in the coming years.